is what to do about Sam Alito is the question here. Jamie Raskin published a piece in the New York Times yesterday suggesting that there are a couple of things that can be done about Alito and Thomas refusing to recuse themselves. The first is, and he points out, is that there is a law which applies to the Supreme Court. It says, it refers to all federal judges, well, all judges, in fact. And it says, and I quote, any justice, judge, or magistrate judge of the United States shall disqualify himself in any proceeding in which his impartiality might reasonably be questioned. Now, the law says any justice. The only federal judges who are called justices, and this is a federal law, are on the Supreme Court. So this clearly refers to the Supreme Court. So if Alito and Thomas's impartiality can reasonably be questioned by, for example, having their wife involved in an insurrection attempt against the United States or flying the flag of the insurrection attempt, then these justices are in violation of the law. So what do we do about that? Merrick Garland, the Attorney General of the United States, can prosecute them. He can charge them with a crime, with the violation of this law. And he should. Now, Raskin is saying, oh, yeah, he can do this. Of course, you and I both know that, Merrick Garland has the spine of a jellyfish. This ain't going to happen. He's terrified of Republicans. Or he's one of them. I mean, who knows? When Barack Obama wanted to put somebody non-controversial on the Supreme Court, he went to the senator from Utah, Orrin Hatch, and said, who will be acceptable to Republicans? And Orrin Hatch said, well, Merrick Garland's a good guy. And Orrin Hatch is a hardcore right-winger. So, there you go. But so number one, that could happen. And number two, Jamie Raskin's other suggestion is that the other 7 justices on the court could simply get together and say, hey, guys, knock it off. You guys, you have to recuse yourselves. We're not going to put up with this. Chief Justice Roberts could order it. But again, that would require a majority of the right-wing justices on the court who, and 3 of them are on their inappropriately at the very least, illegitimately at the most, to take on their 2 right-wing colleagues, and that ain't going to happen. I mean, we can dream. I'd love to see Alito and Thomas prosecuted. Have the DOJ appoint a special prosecutor. But I'm not holding my breath. What say you?
You're listening to the Thom Hartmann Program. Call 202-808-9925.
Finally, the Georgia Republican Party is getting ready to basically ignore the votes of Democrats in Georgia this fall. I'll tell you about that, and I'll pick up your calls.